Donald Trump had no response for reporters as he arrived at the White House after a weekend at his Florida retreat, but he had to know this was coming.
Because it was very important to me to be able to defend myself.
Stormy Daniels' first television interview on her alleged sexual encounter with the president.
You told Donald Trump to turn around and take off his pants?
Yes.
And did he?
Yes. So he turned around and pulled his pants down a little, and, he had underwear on and stuff, and I just gave him a couple swats.
Daniels, a porn actress, says she had sex with Trump just once in 2006. She claims she was later told to keep quiet or else.
A guy walked up on me and said to me, "Leave Trump alone, forget the story." And then he leaned around and looked at my daughter and said, "A beautiful little girl, it'd be a shame if something happened to her mom." And then he was gone.
Daniels also discussed a $130,000 payment she received from Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, a so-called hush agreement signed just days before the 2016 election. Cohen now says he paid out of his own pocket and was not reimbursed by the Trump campaign, but it could still be a big problem for the president.
It's a $130,000 in-kind contribution by Cohen to the Trump campaign, which is about $126,500 above what he's allowed to give. And if he does this on behalf of his client, the candidate, that is a coordinated, illegal, in-kind contribution by Cohen for the purpose of influencing the election.
I think I ended the relationship.
Daniels' interview comes just days after this.
Somebody's lying, and I can tell you it's not me.
Former Playboy playmate Karen McDougal detailing her alleged affair with the president.
Well, after we had been intimate, he tried to pay me, and I actually didn't know how to take that.
Did he actually try to hand you money?
He did.
The White House has denied that Trump had sex with McDougal or Stormy Daniels, but Trump himself has been uncharacteristically quiet.
The president watches 60 Minutes. If he's watching tonight, what would you say to him?
He knows I'm telling the truth.
Ellen Morrow, CBC News, Washington.
So far, President Trump has been the Houdini of political scandal, always escaping. But Stormy Daniels represents 1/3 of a litigation drama which could at least mean further embarrassment. The women versus the Donald.
After we had been intimate, he tried to pay me, and I actually didn't know how to take that.
Karen McDougal was a Playboy model in 2006 when she says she met the married Donald Trump and began a 10-month affair.
Were you in love with him?
I was, yeah.
Then, during the presidential campaign, the company that owns the National Enquirer paid McDougal $150,000 for her story, but it was never published. McDougal now says she was misled and has sued to invalidate the contract.
I'm not out to make money on this. I'm out to get my rights back, to prove a contract was illegal, that I was taken advantage of, and then go back to my life.
In a third case, Summer Zervos, a former contestant on The Apprentice, is suing the president for defamation after he blasted her allegations that she was sexually harassed.
He put me in an embrace, and I tried to push him away.
This week, a New York judge ruled her suit could proceed, so 3 cases which raise the specter of Donald Trump having to answer questions under oath, which could lead to the risk of serious political damage.